The Thompson family dinner is a reversal drama of power, perception, and quiet revenge. Sarah Thompson, long dismissed as the underachieving daughter, faces years of ridicule at her wealthy family's annual dinner. Her sister Rebecca flaunts her Goldman Sachs promotion while their parents treat Sarah's online thing as a childish hobby. But beneath Sarah's calm exterior lies a secret empire, Sterling Technologies, a multi-hundred-million-dollar fintech powerhouse she built from the ground up. When her family threatens to cut her off, Sarah calmly unveils the truth. She owns not only the company that powers her sister's trading systems, but also the very country club they're sitting in. What began as another humiliating dinner ends with the quiet destruction of every false assumption her family ever made. The story closes with Sarah inviting them to her penthouse, a literal and symbolic elevation, proving that power and grace can coexist, and the best revenge is silent. The dining room shimmered under chandeliers like glass constellations. Silverware clicked, champagne sparkled, and laughter drifted between the polished tables of the Thompson family's annual dinner. Sarah sat near the end of the table, quiet, invisible, the way they preferred her. Her sister Rebecca commanded attention from the head seat, perfectly lit by the amber glow of crystal sconces. "And when the managing partner called me personally, I knew I'd nailed the pitch," she said. Her mother clapped. Her father raised a proud toast. Sarah smiled faintly, tracing the rim of her glass. Her reflection warped in the curve, smaller, bent, blurred. She'd learned how to disappear long ago. "Sarah," her mother's voice sliced the hum of conversation. "You're still doing that online thing, aren't you?" Heads turned. The air thinned. Sarah met her mother's painted smile and nodded. "Still doing it." Rebecca laughed softly, sipping her drink. "So, what's new on the internet? More recipes and cat videos?" Sarah looked down at her plate, spinach salad untouched. She'd coded an algorithm once that could trade $1 billion in under a minute. But no algorithm could predict the cold precision of her sister's ridicule. Dad leaned forward. "We've been talking," he said, like an announcement. "You're 32 now. It's time for something real." This hobby, his voice faded into the polite noise of the club. Behind him, a waiter refilled glasses. The smell of seared salmon filled the air. Sarah's phone buzzed quietly beside her napkin. One new message: Morgan Financial Acquisition, complete. Her pulse quickened, but her face didn't move. "Sarah," her mother asked again, "did you hear your father? It's time for some tough love." She smiled, soft, polite, like surrender. "I heard you." Outside the wide windows, the city glowed like a circuit board, thousands of lights connected by invisible data streams she understood better than anyone. If only they knew, she thought. But tonight wasn't for showing them. Not yet. Dinner moved on in layers of shallow conversation: stocks, vacations, philanthropy. Sarah listened. Observed. Absorbed. Rebecca spoke with the ease of someone who'd never been doubted. "You wouldn't believe how many clients rely on our algorithm now," she bragged. "It's the backbone of our trading platform." Sarah's fork paused midair. Her algorithm. She hid a small smile behind her water glass. "That must be rewarding." Rebecca nodded proudly. "Goldman Sachs only uses the best." Across the table, her parents exchanged a look of approval, the same look Sarah had been chasing since she was 12. "You could learn a lot from your sister," Dad added, the words like small cuts. "She's driven. Grounded. Driven. Grounded." The words she'd heard before signing her first acquisition deal, alone, in silence, while her parents celebrated Rebecca's promotion dinner. Her mother sighed. "We worry about you, honey. Living in the guest house. Always on your laptop." Sarah's gaze drifted to the candlelight flickering in the crystal stemware. "I like it there," she said. "It's quiet." Rebecca leaned forward. "You should come see my office sometime. We just installed a new system, trading software from some startup called Sterling." The fork slipped from Sarah's hand, clinking softly against her plate. Rebecca laughed. "See? Even Sarah hasn't heard of it." "Oh, I've heard of Sterling," Sarah said calmly. "It's quite innovative." Her phone buzzed again. A second message. "Company valuation, $512 million. Congrats, CEO." She turned the screen face down. "Sarah, we're only trying to help," Mom continued gently. "You've always had creativity. You just need direction. Sarah's jaw tightened, but she kept her voice light. Direction is overrated. Dad set down his fork. We've decided something, he said firmly. After tonight, no more support. No more living at home. You need to build a real career. A pause. A silence heavy as marble. Sarah looked at her family, faces filled with pity they thought was love. Then she exhaled, almost smiling. Okay. It wasn't surrender. It was permission.